Um, Self-care. I think I think it's number one important for everyone. Um, for me personally, I think it's imperative. Um, what I mean by that, I've got three things going on at the moment that are causing me worry. I'm waiting for a test result from my stomach. It's quite, could be serious, could be serious. And I'm also dealing with my OCD condition, anxiety, which, is really, really difficult to deal with sometimes. Just really a lot of triggering anxiety stuff. And the third thing is some personal stuff with family and stuff. Um, I'm not going to go into. And I think when you've got all that going on, or whatever you've got going on, it's the self-care to realise what you've got going on, that self-awareness. So what I'm trying to say is managing that stuff, staying away from certain people that are no good for me, and realising your situation and what you need in that situation, getting your needs met. Um, and I think having a bit of money, being manageable around money and having some money really helps, because if you like, something's happened with my car now and I'm not reliant, I don't want to be big-headed or nothing, but I'm not totally reliant on the job I do. What I mean by that is I've got some savings that I can live off for a while. And basically, it's very important for me to be manageable in other areas because of my condition. So when I'm not feeling so well or whatever, I can I can get some takeaways in, or I can just be loving more to myself and just rest and go to the gym, be self care, self love, self nurturing, meditate, and I think it's really really imperative. Number one important is taking care of yourself, and things like, for me, not smoking and not drinking alcohol or taking drugs is great. Okay, I drink a little bit of Diet Coke and tea that's got caffeine, but it can't be perfect, and I'm all right with that. Um, but I think it's really, really important to put number one first and not to overwhelm yourself. If you've got a condition like puro OCD, it's an awful condition. Let me tell you, it's a terrible thing. I mean, look it up on YouTube and what it is. It can come on strong, and what I'm learning is to just stay with the anxiety, and it does pass. It does pass, and to really just go there with it and feel it. That initial anxiety around the trigger, and not to, and even when you get it, I get it in the mornings quite often. I just meditate and I just let stuff come in. I just let it do what it wants to do. I don't think it is possible to win with it. It's just a case of changing the focus sometimes. you know, or just sitting with it, and it kind of dies down a bit. And yeah, I'm just taking care of myself. It's like I've got a problem with car, and you know, part of me is like gun ho and could continue driving that in the job I do, and just think, oh, it'd be okay. And you know, I take responsibility today, and I'll just book it in earlier, get the car sorted. Um, and you know, as for doing big things like going to like Southeast Asia, and I was involved with a lady out there. It was all creating stress. Yes, there was money. It was a month. There was money involved with it, and I'll tell you, it's addiction gets in there, right? And it's good to come out of it and just say, you know what, I don't need that. I've got stuff going on with family. I've got stuff going on with my health. I've got mental health stuff. I need to just take it easy. You know, maybe get myself a new bed, clean my carpets, mop my floors, get my kids, you know, do stuff for myself instead of, you know, because I tell you, when you're giving your energy away to a woman, or if you're a woman, you're giving your energy away to a man, it's hard work, and I'm not used to it, and I don't need that in my life unless it's real. If it's real and it's not about a pound note, then yeah, okay. I mean, I created this. I'm not blaming the person. I created it. I went along with it, you know. And it's a bit brutal, but I just cease contact, abstain from stuff that's no good for me, whether that's people, places, and things. It's really important for me to stay away from shit that does me no good. And to shut down Facebook, it's been a really good thing for me. And it's funny how that addiction is really strong, you know, to go on Facebook. I don't find YouTube so bad because there's not so many people watching my stuff, or there isn't it, but you know, all these silly little comments that people say and one-upmanship on the Facebook, I can't be bothered with it. I'd rather do a bit of the YouTube stuff and self-care, and you know, just really be loving to myself and my dog and my family, my friends, close ones, and just get away from people that are really intense. I mean, I can be intense, I know that, but there's some people that are just a different level, and they'll stay away from them. You know, I don't need people having a right go, you know. Don't need that in my life. It's about self-care, self-love, and okay, sometimes the food thing is a bit of a where I fall short around the food sometimes. I try not to worry about it. It's really, I do what I can, and I forgive myself for not being perfect. And another, a very important thing for me is hobbies. Um, you know, and I've got a few of them, and I'm grateful for that. You know, my writing, and it's a really positive thing to be involved with a writing group. And I like going to the gym, walking my dog, and just staying focused on life. Self-care, self-love. I'm over and out.